Hi, good morning. It's Monday morning, and it's a beautiful day here. In fact, it hasn't rained in quite a while, so I'm going to have to go out and water today with my hose. I had a bad experience yesterday. You know how I love iguanas, and we live on a lake, and we have a lot of them in our backyard. Well, my neighbor doesn't like them, so he got his yard man to bring over some of his friends to capture as many iguanas as he could. And he's got a huge tree in his backyard where the iguanas love to climb up and live in. They love to live in this tree. And I just heard all this noise in the backyard, and I looked out, and I saw, I swear to you, there had to be 4 to 6 men. A couple of them were in the lake. Some of them were halfway up the tree, and they had these long poles with rope on them and these big black bags, and they were catching iguanas and putting them in these bags. And I yelled over and said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, the owner of the house said that we needed to come and get all the iguanas, that he doesn't like having all of them here in his yard." And I said, "Well, don't even think about coming near my yard." And when I was talking, there were like 3 iguanas on my patio. I said, "Don't even think about coming over here. Don't even think about it. I like iguanas, and now I'm upset about what you're doing." "Oh, okay, we're sorry. So I didn't want to watch it. I just didn't want to watch it. Anyway, there's a lot of people that don't like them. They're messy. They're very messy, and there's too many of them, and he's never liked them. They've eaten his flowers and things, so I can understand that. But for me, being an animal lover, all animals, I have a reverence for life, any kind of life. So it's hard for me to see that and to hear that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm here with my little Autumn, and she's the Ethan Sculpt. And oh, please, I hope I get this right. I hope I have a real problem with remembering the names of sculpts, the names of artists, who did what, where they came from. I especially have problems with Russian names, and I have a lot of babies from Russia. And what happens is I butcher their names. I absolutely butcher their names. And I've had people say to me, on the comments, "This is the way you pronounce so-and-so's name." And then they will spell it out for me. And I'm always thankful for that, But I do make mistakes. And I'm just happy, maybe because I have a smaller channel, that nobody's called me out on anything that I've done, because they could do a couple videos on all my mistakes. Yeah, because I don't even know when I'm making a mistake usually. And I don't think that my friend Annie knew either. Annie Banani has really, she's a wonderful, wonderful friend. She's been my friend for a long time. I met her at the Rose Doll Show, and that's where we hung out. And we're really looking forward to seeing each other again at the Rose Doll Show in July. So I have known her for over a year now, and I just really like her. Well, it's not over a year if I met her in July, but I was so excited to meet as many people as I could at the Rose, and she was one of them. And since then, I have bought dolls from her. And I have followed her channel and seen how she's grown. And she's turned into a great artist and a great friend. So, of course, as so many others were hurt by her being hurt, because when a friend gets hurt, we all hurt. And it was painful this weekend to know what was going on. And if you don't know, I don't know where you've been, but one of the other collectors really wasn't very kind to her. And so this upset her, And it upset all of us, actually. So we all kind of wanted to band together, although we haven't talked about banding together, but we all feel it. Yeah, when somebody hurts, we all hurt. So anyway, I wanted to come on, and the joke, if something can, I always look for humor. I try to be funny. I don't succeed most of the time, but I do look for humor, and the humor in this is that the subject matter was so such a non-entity. I mean, it was nothing. The subject matter was about saying who the doll was poured by, and the fact that Annie didn't mention it. She just did. She's one of the busiest. I don't even know how she does videos, to tell you the truth. She's a little girl, a little toddler, and she's got 4 boys. I had 4 boys. Do you think when my boys were growing up, I'd be doing this? There's no way. There's no way. I can barely do it now with 2 dogs. And she does it. No, she does it with 3 or 4 dogs, 4 boys and a toddler. Now, please. There's just, and she does it very well for the most part, very well. And she just forgot to say that her Vivi was poured by Claire Taylor. She's very aware of it. She loves Claire Taylor. She collects so many of her babies. And she loves her like we all do. Anyway, and that's what it was about. Isn't that silly? It was so silly, but it was mean. It was a silly subject, but it wasn't a kind response. And that's what I think upset all of us. And the fact that it upset Annie. So that's where we're at with that. And that'll be the last I say about it, because I don't want to keep on it. She's over it. I think we're all over it at this point, but I think we all owed it to her. We all owe it to her to stand up for her. And when we see something that is so bad, look at this, that we need to comment on it. Look at that little head. Hi there. Look at this. Isn't this cute? She's such a cute baby. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're one of my favorites. Yes, you are. Yeah. And I, as I look at her, and I know she's been done by an artist that I absolutely love, I'm trying to think who it is. I'm just an idiot. I'm just such a dope. Who are you done by? Huh? I know you're the Ethan Sculpt. Yeah, I know that much. And you were done by one of my favorite artists. And it'll all come to me. And I don't know if it's early Alzheimer's, because I'm not young, or if it's just, I don't retain things like that. Why would I? It's not, in the scheme of my life, it's just not important. This is for fun. Yeah, well, I guess you're not going to wear your booties, girl. I guess we'll put these up. You're all dressed now. She's dressed way too warm for today, but she doesn't know it. And it's air conditioning in here. So we're going to keep you in this cute outfit with the pink whale on it. Yeah, and the blue whale on your shirt. We're all fine here. We had a busy weekend, but, we all do. Yeah. Oh, and P.S., Ashley's not been sold yet. I cannot begin to tell you the mess that I created by waiting, by allowing myself to and the person who wanted her to wait for a week. And now everyone that's wanted her, I have emailed, I've sent emails, and no one is responding back to me. There's so many people that want her and have said they wanted her, but nobody, as Annie says, has pulled the trigger yet. And I wish they would, because she's here, she's waiting for her new mommy. So please, she hasn't been sold, and I don't know why. And I do know why, because we got sidetracked and didn't do it right. And the second person that I spoke with, she ended up asking me for pictures. And, when I hear that, I'm like, okay. So I sent her a picture. And so then she emails me back and she says, let the next person in line buy her, purchase her. And I'm like, what the heck? This person must have emailed me 3 or 4 times during the week. Please let me know. Please, I really love her. I don't know what people are doing. I really don't. So she's still available. And yeah. So, okay. I just wanted to hop on and say happy Monday to you all. And yeah, okay. I hope thank you again. Your comments are just out of this world, and I read them all, and I love them, and I look at all your. Oh, I watched. Let's see, who are the other channels? See, I have to have a cheat sheet. Piximommys Reborns, Diana Reed, and Raendom Reborns have all discussed this topic. So I'm kind of late to the dance, but I did just want to put in my 2 cents worth in. So, okay, love you all, and I hope I see you real soon. Bye.